Hello everyone and welcome to my off week. So on the week that we don't have an MTGO Academy video up, Ushin will be posting his constructed videos Hard Times where he builds decks for less than 20 tickets. I, Denis, will be fiddling around with forcing colours and silly rules upon myself for drafts. So every week I'm going to roll a die, and if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, I will force that colour and then roll a second die to determine what the other colour I force is. So if I get doubles, I would have to force monocolour. If either of the die rolls is 6, we completely abandon this section and move on to stipulations, where we roll a die to dictate my fate for the week. Number 1 is a rare draft, in which case I have to take the rare in the pack if there is one and try to play as many of them as I can. 2 is 5 colour good stuff. 3 is Scry Me a River, in which I will take any card that has Scry on it over any card that does not. Beast Mode is all creatures, no non-creature permanents. No non-creature spells, sorry, not permanents. Arcane Silliness is no more than 5 creatures. And Standard is a normal, run-of-the-mill, let's try and win this thing draft. So let's see what the gods have decided for me this week. Roll. So we'll do a couple of practice rolls. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 6. So we are doing a stipulation. Let's find out what it is. 3. 3 is Scry Me a River. Okay, we're taking any card that has Scry on it over any card that does not. Apologies in advance if I forget that a card has Scry on it and therefore don't take it. Where are the Theros Swiss cues? There we go. Oh, 2 needed. Perfect. Boop. Do. Let's go. I've also decided if a card is worth more than like 5 tickets, like if we open an Ajani here, I'm taking the Ajani. I'm sorry. I gotta draw the line somewhere. But I'm gonna do my best to try and stick to these completely arbitrary rules that I've set upon myself to ruin my life. If any of you watch any of my videos that I play on my own without Ushin, I'm not as sort of wacky or fun-loving as he is, so this is tough for me. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully that makes it slightly more entertaining, but we'll see how it goes. Here we go. Apologies, I'm ill, so you get to listen to me slowly die. Okay, Spawn of Thraxias. Don't think that's worth anything. It's also not amazing. Do any of these things have Scry? I mean, it's the Scry fish. I have to take the Scry fish, right? Sigiled Skink would also be a reasonable pick, but we have to take the Scry fish. I think if 2 cards in the pack have Scry, then I'll take whichever one Scries for more. So if there's a Scry 2, I'll take that over a Scry 1. But nailed it. What better way to start off a Scry-themed draft than with the Scry fish? I'm not going to discuss what other picks are reasonable in the pack because I don't want to get into it because it'll make me sad. But hopefully we end up in a sort of reasonable blue-red deck that isn't a massive train wreck. And we don't lose every game. If we win a game with this, not a game, a round. If we win a round, I'll be pretty... Guys, this is also kind of the same pack. But can't say no to a second Starfish, can we? Stay in the same color. Here we go. So this has so far gone exceptionally perfectly. Hopefully, I'm not going to play all of the Scry cards, by the way, because there's no way. Because the rule will prevent me from picking up fixing most of the time. So unless it's like a peregrination. So I'm going to hopefully try and stay blue-red. I may be forced to pick up other cards that don't have Scry. Or sorry, that do have Scry in other colours, but I'm going to try not run them and try stick to a reasonable-ish blue-red build and hope we come up against crappy opponents. You know that's how you're in good shape when your plan is to come up against crappy opponents. So if you have any Skink, is that the only thing that says Scry on it? No. Oh, no. Yeah, I have to take the Skink. Sucks because this is a good card, but it's not what we're here for today. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for stipulations or any ways that I could augment this ridiculous idea that I've had, let us know in the comments or, at reply, either Wimlo/MTG on Twitter or just me on Twitter, which is @Stranjack. And let us know. Do we have a free pick here? I think we have a free pick here. Yeah? We do! Well, yeah, we have a free pick. No, these are Scries. No. So, it's either Polymorphous Rush or Hubris for me, because I'm assuming we're not going to be in a position to run the supply line grinds. Because I'm assuming we're going to end up in blue-red. If a card mentions Scrying as well, like if there was a Flame Speaker Adept later on, I will take that. I'm going to take Hubris here. Even though this is much better. This is probably better. This is certainly more fun, and it's a foil rare. But right now, there's not a ton for me to copy, and I think staying alive, staying alive is our best plan. Oh, perfect! Interpret the signs. Scry 3. Nothing I can take over that. God. There's not actually a ton that amazing in this pack. Trident Cavalry I found very disappointing. Johnny's Presence obviously very good. Flurry of Horns has impressed me as well. Nature's Monopoly is also fine, but Interpret the Signs, that's what we're looking for, huh? Okay. Wow, that's a late Magma Spray. Please tell me there's no Scrying. No, no, no. Perfect. Late Magma Spray. Grab it. Yeah, I'm really happy to see that. No Scrying. No Scrying. Cool. So what do we want? Cyclops of Eternal Fury, I guess. Or are we going to sit back and try and mill him out with the Devourer? I'm going to take the Cyclops. It's actually a reasonably close to playable card. Do any of these say Scry? No. No. I'm having to look at a lot of cards that I wouldn't normally consider playing. I guess take the Blinding Flare. Maybe steal a win sometimes. All things considered, this has actually gone kind of okay. I would have loved like a Cloaked Siren or a Blade Tusk War, but those don't Scry. Wait a second, did I pass a Knowledge and Power? I wasn't thinking about Knowledge and Power because it doesn't actually Scry itself. I'm such an idiot! Okay, well hopefully because it's a really terrible card, we'll get it anyway. But I wasn't thinking about that at all, because it's uncommon, isn't it? We could have totally passed one for like one of the... I wasn't looking at all, because I was like, oh, Starfish, sweet. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that at all. That's the whole reason you'd want to build a Scry deck. I'm such an idiot. Okay, hopefully... Because I don't remember now. Hopefully there was one in those 8 packs. And if there was, we're likely to get it back, to be honest. But... Okay, there's none here. Pin to the Earth is a good card, though. So is this. This is fine. Yeah, Pin to the Earth or Wildfire Cerberus. Pin to the Earth goes well with Hubris. So I guess I'll take that. Just gonna die for a second. That was... Whoo! That one stung. Yeah, I decided to do this at Journey. Riddle of Lightning. Scries. Hey, but I guess Blue Red's open, but Riddle of Lightning, perfect. None of these are any good. Sure. I decided to do this in Journey, Born of the Gods Theros, rather than Vintage Masters, because I'm not a psychopath and I'm not going to invest 25 tickets into a silly, wacky draft. But it should be good. It should be fine. Hopefully we'll be having a couple of Vintage Masters videos up. It's out now as I film this, and I think there's a little trip back to the past. Ushin and I are probably going to film our video for this, for Vintage Masters, for the weekend tomorrow. So, spoiler alert, I'm filming this on Saturday. I didn't intend to film today. Ushin asked if we were supposed to film yesterday, but I was ill, and still am. Okay, so no Knowledge and Power, as I'm sure you can hear. But, hopefully we'll get it done tomorrow. So this has actually gone kind of fine. Don't think this is really a Blinding Flare deck, considering... Well, first of all, does anything Scry? No. Okay. We could splash the Phoenix. Phoenix doesn't know where Phoenix is worth anything, right? Like, the gods are barely worth anything as it is. And Phoenix is not even a constructed one. I know Ushin built his Phoenix deck, I remember that, but... Any other time, I'd be like, slam it, let's do it. But other than that, I'm probably just going to have to take this Follow Hammer. Although, Phoenix might be our only way of actually winning games, and it goes well with Thassa's Devourer. Do we splash a Phoenix, or do we just take the fall? I think I'm just going to take the Fall of the Hammer here. As disappointing as it is, I think I'm... Although Fall of the Hammer doesn't actually do anything with these. It does with this, I guess. Maybe Nyxborn Triton's just a better card for our deck. I mean, these don't have Defender. They can attack. Maybe Nyxborn Triton is just better for our deck than the Fall of the Hammer, and I think it is. Thunderbrute, Kraken Butcher. Oh, hang on. No, that's I was thinking of Oracle's Insight. Any of these Scry? No. No. Nope, so we're free. Thunderbrute or Butcher? Probably Butcher. Yeah, probably just the Butcher. Not as much Scry as I thought there was. Ooh, a Helix. But, alas, no Scry, no Scry, no Scry, no Scry. Not scrying, looking at the top of your library, but not scrying, not scrying, no scrying. Helix, perfect, we'll take it. I hope I'm not accidentally missing a ton of Scry effects like a jerk, but I don't think I am. That Scry's 2. Beats the Scouring Sands. Whew! Close one there. Because if this didn't Scry, there's... Oh, God. I know it doesn't always Scry 2, and I'm not promising I'm always going to cast it in a way that Scries 2. Actually, looking at our mana basis, or our color distribution, I'm not promising I'm going to be able to cast it ever. But hey, it's a Scry spell. What do we got here? No Scry, no Scry, no Scry, no Scry, no Scry. Nope, there's like no Scry. Archetype of Aggression, Rick, Nyxborn Rollicker, or the Div. Probably just the archetype. I kind of want some guys. Sure. Where's the Bolt of Keranos? That's the card I wanted out of this pack. I know we passed a Fall of the Hammer, but I really felt like we needed this a little more than the Fall. Because we have nothing to use the Fall with, and I'm sure we'll pick up creatures later. But they don't tend to Scry, so maybe we won't, but maybe passing the Fall of the Hammer was wrong. I know in terms of like a spiky sort of let's try and win, it's definitely wrong, but thematically I think we're good. We're pretty evenly split. That doesn't Scry, does it? No. Does anything in this pack Scry? Nope. Searing Blood it is. Cool. Yeah, that's a nice pickup. Great. I love it. Cool card. Really cool card. I really like it. Perfect. Repeatable Scry. Yes. Get in my deck. Haha. This is exactly what we want. Now we just want a Flame Speaker Adept out of Theros. Another Butcher. Oh, no, please. Please, do I have to take this? I can't run it. Okay, look. A second Butcher will actually make our deck quite... It would actually go perfectly in our deck. Peregrination's just going to sit in the sideboard, and I know I want to stick to the rule, but I think considering all the scrying I've got, I think I can allow myself the Kraken Butcher. You guys can yell at me in the comments if you want, as I'm sure you will. But I think I can allow myself the Kraken Butcher in that one. I've stuck pretty steadfast so far. So I think I'm allowed to take the Butcher there. Do any of these annoy me a lot? Mortal Heart is kind of annoying because I got Burn. Reveler is totally playable. This actually come out reasonably alright. What don't we want? Probably don't want this. Sure. Okay. We've got some pretty good spells here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed with this. Okay. Just separating out the non-creatures. Whoops. All 2-drops and 3-drops. Hubris pinned to the earth. Get out of there. And you. Okay, those are some solid creatures. Is there even any Scry? There's 2... Oh, I could take Rage of Fur for us, but I'm not taking it over Elspeth, guys. I'm sorry. I said at the beginning, if a card was worth a lot of money, and Elspeth is still worth a fair amount of money, I would take it. Yeah, 14 tickets. I'm not giving it up. I'm sorry. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I have to draw the line somewhere. Oh! We have rules for reasons. If I know... The thing is, like, I know I took the Kraken Butcher, but this is in our colors. So, I wouldn't mind getting this back, actually. But we're taking the aqueous form as much as it pains me. Now there's no Scry in our colors. There's actually no Scry at all, is there? No. So, Man of the Charlatan, Fate Foretold, screw you guys, Nimbus Naya, get in my deck. You Scry. You Scry hard. I'll take you. The old 2-drop, 3-drop, 6-drop combo. So, well, hang on, we can probably... These can be 5-drops. So, Portent Scries. Horizon Scholar Scries for more, though. Gotta stick to the rules. I actually would not mind that Spellheart Chimera at all, because we've got 10. Or no, we don't have 10 instant sorceries. This is an enchantment. We have 8. That's still an above average amount, to be honest, but... Okay. I would like some 3-drops. And some 4-drops, sorry, not some 3-drops. We'd love an Ill-Tempered Cyclops. Or we'd really love a Thassa's Emissary. We got lucky with the Elspeth, though. Means this draft isn't gonna set me back too much, even if I owe 3. Do I just play this? Splash a double white spell? Do I just play her? Probably not. No. You know why? Because she doesn't Scry. And I'm sorry, I don't care what the stipulation is. I'm not taking a Rage of Perforos over Elspeth. I'm not doing it. There's no way. This is not great considering our curve's so low. Because while these are we can consider them 5-drops for Bestow, they do actually only cost 3. So we're hoping that, I mean, this is the same issue. Well, we've got 2 6-drops and some 5-drops. Yeah, those aren't great in our deck, actually. For that reason, it might be worth it just to act. Oh, hang on, here we go. I'd love a Griptide, but an Omen Speaker Scries. Rules are rules. Scry me a river indeed, although again, can't exactly be upset. Oh, Elspeth, you came and you brought me like 15 tickets. And I picked you over that stupid burn spell. This will force in, you know, a Karagma Butcher to let it on tap. So we can... This actually isn't terrible. We're at 23 quote-unquote playables, but... I'm pretty happy with this. I might substitute a Reveler for maybe this. Just because it makes Riddle Lightning and Interpret the Sound so much better, and we're kind of stacked in the early game, and Reveler doesn't exactly do a lot. This might just be smarter, though. Titan Strength. Combat Trick with Scry is perfect. There's a favorite hopline there, which is annoying. We could have had a sick white deck. This doesn't seem too great in our deck, although we've got some flyers. We're really banking on that Spellheart Chimera to come back. Maybe I don't want this pinned to the earth. Like, I know it's good. I don't want this. I probably don't want this Crypsis, actually. I'd probably rather have this thing. Give everything haste. Is big for these. Is flashier. Crypsis isn't amazing. It's good for... It doesn't even do super well with Kragma Butcher because you don't get the untap the next turn. Can let you double up on Sigil Starfish if you're super desperate, but that's not really a plan. We have literally 0 4-drops. Look. Oh, sorry, the Fader, obviously. Doi. I mean, this is a good card, and we got totally go on our deck, but you know what's more fun? Steam Augury. It's a rare, it's in our colors. We're taking it. I love that card so much. What did I cut? I'm not allowed to cut anything with Scry. It's probably better than the Cyclops, although that brings us down to 12 creatures, so it's not that much better than this. I'd love to cut, like, you know, this. But I think getting this on this is probably one of the only ways we could possibly win. When do I cut it? Maybe Titan Strength isn't great because you have so few creatures. You know what's better than Factor Fiction? Backwards Factor Fiction, right? That's a true thing. I have one of these, a foil one of these signed by Marshall from Limited Resources. It's the pride of my... Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not running this. I'll take it. I'll take it because it says Scry. I'm not putting it in the deck. Gotta draw the line somewhere. I'm not putting Lost in the Labyrinth in there. Oh, I might have passed one of those earlier by accident. I don't think I did, but I very well could have. Yeah, I have a foil Steam Augury signed by Marshall from Limited Resources. I met him when he was covering the Pro Tour here in Dublin a couple of months ago. That was cool. That was a cool time. So if we assume our deck is effectively finished, it's not great, but it's far from terrible. You know, I have earnestly drafted much worse decks than this. You know, this is fine. We can pretend don't want them using that on an Elspeth. Or just put the Elspeth in with 2 planes in the hopes that I can live long enough to just get it out. The 3-card combo of Elspeth, planes. Oh, she's so good. She's so good. 1 patch shape in the Pro Tour a while ago. Okay. Admittedly, neither Interpret the Signs nor Riddle of Lightning are great, but with the Scry 3 we should be able to get like maybe 4 off of it. That's probably the best we can hope for. I guess we can hope for 6, but that's late. Annoyingly so. Super good card. Super good. One of the best ones. It only costs 6 to bestow. Super good. There's a fantastic green-white deck going around. This thing has double haste. Oh no, sorry. This thing has double haste. Trample's pretty good with stuff like this, I guess. And with some direct damagey burn spells, I suppose. Yeah, this isn't terrible. I know I've said it before, but this is actually not that bad. These Scry. But I'm sorry, I'm not running Lost in the Labyrinth. Like, look. You've got 2 of the admittedly quite rare Scry 3 effects. Scry 2, Scry 2. Scry 2. Infinite Scries. Scry. Scry 2. Infinite Scries, you know. We're going to be scrying a lot. If we get both these down, I'm going to be scrying for days. Is that my second bronze sable? I think it might be. Thought I picked one up. So again, all things considered, draft did not go as poorly as it could have. And even if it did, we got a little bit of mythic insurance on the old Elspeth. Wait a second. Where's our Spellheart Chimera? Did I absentmindedly pass our Spellheart Chimera? Or did someone take it? I don't think I passed it. I know, like, I've been talking a lot over the past couple of picks because I feel like our deck's mostly done. So I might have just been clicking around and not seen it. But yeah. We didn't get it anywhere. And that's better than that. Titan Strain's probably a better effect, but going down to 12 creatures to put in a combat trick doesn't seem wise. How's the Octopode? Another 6-drop. Is it a better 6-drop? Possibly. Nah, I'm thinking about this too much. Let's just run it and see if we can scry enough times that our opponents rage quit. That's the plan. Not a fantastic plan, but I've won with worse plans before. This is nice with the butchers. These are good with butchers. We took those up there. Our girl has a hold at 4, yeah, but other than that, like, if we think that we can... Whoa, calm down. If we think that we're probably gonna Like, Interpret the Signs and Riddle of Lightning are outliers, because I don't think they come in at those slots. But if we put these into the 5 slot, and we assume that we're probably going to be Searing Blooding around turn 4, that kind of thing, Searing Blooding, maybe Hubrising something, you know, our curve starts to look a lot more reasonable. I think I'm okay with this. This is going to be... Hang on, here's our colours. Yeah, this makes the Faded Confrontation a little awkward, so maybe we'd actually like 18 land. And to be honest, the cut at that point is 100% the Steam Augury. As fun as it is, maybe we just do that and then bring in the Titan Strength or just an additional mountain. Like, it's probably 9/9. Oh, it wants more mountains. Oh, I suppose it does have triple red, don't we? How many double blue do we have? Literally none. Okay, so if we have literally none, we can probably go 9/8 mountains. Means casting this on turn 4 is extremely unlikely, but casting it on turn 5 or 6 is reasonable. Do we even need 8 mount? 8? I mean, we have a lot of early drops. Although I suppose this and this aren't actually early blue. Neither are these. Neither are these. So it's just Omen Speaker and the Starfishes. Starfishes. So maybe 9/8 is the best way to go because we do need 1. Maybe 10/7 is smarter. Because the thing is, we have double red here, here, and here. Well, these are late, but on turn 5 as well. We have triple red, potentially on turn 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to go 10/7. That might not be correct because I've got a lot of blue spells, but none of them are that early. Yeah, let's just run it like this. Elspeth, you're the backup plan if this all goes tits up. So we'll see you in round 1. See if we can make our opponents scry us a river.